Well, what's up, everyone? I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Look, I want to just take a few minutes and just give you a little bit of summary on what is a renewed mind. You guys hear me talk about a renewed mind a lot. And the reason why I talk about a renewed mind so much is because of the transformation that I have experienced in my life. There was a time when my thinking was so messed up, I see my life is heading right into the same direction as my thinking. That's why it's so easy for me to say, well, it is so true as it says, as a man think he becomes. How he thinks, his life follow his thoughts. So I begin to change the way I begin to see things. Matter of fact, I began to seek after the truth and I began to find the truth. And as I found the truth, I began to examine my life against the truth because you must have something. You must have something to compare it to compare the truth to, so that you can make a choice whether or not you're going to follow the truth or you're going to just ignore it. So I began to look for the truth because I see the way my life was going. There was no good things coming out of my life. It's just one catastrophe after the other. It's like you're going down the wrong road, doing the same thing, planting the same seed, getting the same results over and over and over again. I said, this got to stop. It got to stop. Like this says, when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're going to either come out fighting or you're going to make some changes in life. Something got to give. Something got to give. And I just made up in my mind, the results that I was getting, I wasn't happy with it. So I began to change the way I think. And here's what is a renewed mind. A renewed mind is a transformed mindset that shifts from old limiting beliefs to new empowering thoughts that align with growth, wisdom, and purpose. Simple. It is a process of continuous self improvement where one replaces negative thinking with faith, gratitude, and intentional actions that lead to success in all areas of your life. Intentional actions. The action that you're taking, it must be intentional. Why are you doing what you're doing? You're sick and tired of getting the same results. So you're making intentional changes so that you can get the results that you are seeking in life. A renewed mind, like I said many times, it will not just change your life, it will change your lifestyle. In other words, it will change the way you live. A renewed mind is a transformed mindset. You begin to live that life, a renewed life, because of the renewed mind. Is a transformed mindset that shifts from old limiting beliefs like you can't. I have no one to help me. I will never be able to attain anything good in life. Look at my background. Look at the color of my skin. Look at the family that I was born in. Those are limiting beliefs that shapes your future. It stops you from progressing. It stops you from pursuing your dreams and your goals. Every man have the mind of God inside of them. As it said, he breathed the breath of life in every man and man became a living soul. What choices did you make in life that you're getting the results that you're getting today? And the bigger question is, are you satisfied with the results that you're getting? From a biblical perspective, a renewed mind is rooted in Romans 12:2, which says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This means actively you have to get involved. This is action right here. This means actively change the way you think to align with God's truth, allowing his wisdom to shape your decision, behaviors, and overall life direction. See, like I said, the way I was thinking, my thinking, it was leading me down a path that I wasn't getting any results or I wasn't getting the results that I want. The results that I believe that I should have been getting, I wasn't getting that. And with that, as I analyzed my life, I made up in my mind, I have to make some changes. I have to take action. I have to make changes if I want different results. It's like you can't continue to plant the same seed and get the same results. It's impossible. It's just like it says, a good tree doesn't produce bad fruit. The bad tree is going to produce the bad fruit. So you have to intentionally make up in your mind, I have to do that, that I'm going to change the way I'm thinking because I was blocking all the opportunity that was coming my way. I was blocking those opportunities because I'm seeing people as they are bad, they are to get me because of my background. All these limiting beliefs I have placed before me, covering up, covering up the things that God has planned for me, the wonderful mindset that I have that can create, the ideas that I have inside that can evolve and become something so big, something so wonderful that it's been a blessing to me, my family, and humanity. But because of my thinking, I couldn't see that. So all the good thing was covering under all this limiting belief. And that's why a renewed mind, it will not just change your life, but it will change the way you live. Here is four major impact that a renewed mind will have on your life. Mentally, by replacing fear and doubt with confidence and clarity. Number two, physically, by embracing discipline and habits that lead to healthier lifestyle. Three, spiritually, by deepening your faith and strengthening your relationship with God. Number four, financially, by adapting wise stewardship and a growth oriented approach to wealth. Those are four major impacts that a renewed mind will have on your life when you begin to change intentionally, change the way you think. Change the way you see things. I love what Never God has said. It says, when you change the conception that you have of yourself, you will change the world in which you live. In other words, you begin to see things different. You're not seeing people as the stumbling block in your life. You begin to see men or human being, everyone as a link in the golden chain of life. Everything is connected, other words, connected. You connected to me, I'm connected to you. You, the truck driver, connected to the farmer. You connected to the one who is in the grocery store. We all connected. That's why the things end up on the shelf. It's on the shelf where we can now go and walk into the store and buy it. But you're looking at it's on the shelf. But look, go back, backtrack to where it started from that seed, from that tiny seed to now it's on the shelf where you can take it, cook it, slice it, and eat it and be nourished, and your body will be healthy and strong. So I want to move on to why is it so important that we renew our mind? Why is it so important that we renew our mind? I want to share a few points with you. Number one, it transforms your life according to Romans 12:2. It transforms your entire life. Number two, it strengthens your faith. Number three, it helps you to overcome fear and doubt. Number four, it improves your relationships. Number five, it leads to success in life. Number six, it promotes mental and emotional well-being. And number seven, it aligns you with your purpose. By renewing your mind daily through prayer, reading, self-reflection, and positive action, you can experience a transformed life filled with faith, purpose, and success. Now, how do you renew your mind? We talk about the what. What is a renewed mind? Why is it so important to renew your mind? If you're seeking transformation, if you're tired, getting the same results day in, day out, how do you renew your mind? Renewing your mind is a continuous process of transforming your thoughts every day. It's not just a one-time thing. It's not just a destination. It is a journey every day. Renewing your mind is a continuous process of transforming your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes to align with growth, faith, and purpose. And here's how you can renew your mind. Number one, align with God's truth. We're talking about spiritual renewal here because it is your core. It is the core of who you are, this divine person within you. the divine, the spiritual person within you, your core identity. Read and meditate on scriptures. If you can read and meditate on scriptures like Romans 12, Philippians 8, pray daily, seek wisdom and guidance from God, the creator, the divine one who created all human beings, and surround yourself with faith-filled teachings and uplifting messages. Not everyone that is teaching faith-filled messages that helps to uplift your spirit. I've heard so many teachings that is so based on the devil this and the devil that. It's to me, it is so depressing. When you could talk about with God, all things are possible, and the possibility of you transforming your life to be able to serve not just your home, not just those in your home, but in your community. In your community, it is so encouraging to know that you have fallen so many times. Like, for example, some people went to jail and some people look at them like you are no good because you have made a mistake. You are in a place where you are incarcerated. You are never good. You'll never be able to help anyone. But that person have a belief mindset, a growth mindset that if he can just change his thinking, if he can just change the things that he is doing, how his life can be changed, guess what? His whole life can be transformed. His whole life can be transformed. Number two, change your thought patterns. We're talking about intentional, taking action, intentionally change your thought patterns. We're talking about mental renewal. Replace negative thoughts with positive, empowering beliefs. Practice gratitude. Focus on what is good in your life. Challenge those limiting beliefs and replace them with truth and possibility. Replace them with truth and possibility. Like I said earlier, with God, all things are possible. If you can think that and believe that, guess what? You'll never stop and say, it will never work out. You just look at those 2 times that you didn't make it as a learning or a stepping stone to go ahead and look. I didn't make it here because I didn't go far enough. So you're going to go back and you're going to continue until you get to that place. You're going to see the possibility. Challenge those limiting beliefs that is telling you you can't because of the color of your skin, because of where you was born. Challenge those beliefs. Ask them, ask yourself, are these truth? Are these limiting beliefs that I'm thinking right now, are they true? Ask yourself that. The thoughts that I'm thinking right now, are they true? And find something to compare it against. When you seek, you shall find. Everyone who seeks, everyone who asks, always receive. Number three, view failures as learning opportunities, not setbacks. Step out of your comfort zone and embrace new challenges. Commit to lifelong learning through reading, mentorship, and self-reflection. You know, when I was in high school, I had to get up early, go to school, come home, do what I was told to do, help take care of the animals and all these different things that we was doing, cultivate the land, reap the crops, all these different things. And I said to myself, once I finish high school, that's it. I don't want to see another book in my life. And I'm not going to study nothing else. But as I began to grow, when I finished college, after I finished college, I figured, well, that's it. I've studied, I've gotten a skill that I want, and I'm just going to work and move on. But as I begin to mature in life, I understand that learning, there's so much wisdom, there's so much to God, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that it will take a lifetime and you will still grow, keep growing. You can never exhaust the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that has been placed before us. There is so much more to learn every day. Things are evolving and getting better. So commit to lifelong learning through reading, mentorship, and self-reflection. Because if you don't, because things are evolving, guess what? You'll find yourself being left behind. For example, as a mechanic myself, cars are being evolved in different types, different ways of making engines and their performance. I have to study so that I can keep up with that trend. So when these new cars come out, I know how to fix them. Yes, you already know how to fix the old one, but you got to keep studying so you can evolve and get better and be able to contribute more. And the more you contribute, guess what? The more come back to you. The more you give, the more you receive. So develop, first of all, a growth mindset. That's number three. Develop a growth mindset. Tell yourself that you're going to keep evolving because that's what we are here for. As it said, go be fruitful and multiply. Multiply means increase, increase. Number four, practice daily affirmation and visualization. This is big. What comes out of your mouth is like seed. Speak life-giving words over yourself and your future. How many of us already curse, dismiss, dismantle our future by the words that come out of our mouth? Man, I'm no good. Man, I'm stupid. Man, this is not for me. This is not for my family. Oh, we born on the other side of the track, so that's not for us. Okay, yeah, because of the color of our skin, no one will never respect us or give us anything. Yes, there's people out there doing things. Forget about that. Focus on yourself. Speak life-giving words over yourself and over your future. So many people are living a life that they really don't deserve. But who is it to blame? It's the words that come out of our mouth and we hear it ourselves and we believe it and we begin to act and live like it. Visualize yourself succeeding and achieving your goals in life. This is another important one. And that too many people want to believe that because you see, like they said, if I can't see it, I can't believe it. You remember that story with Thomas in the Bible? The doubting Thomas, they call him, who said that I won't believe unless I see the nail print in his hand. Most people are, well, a lot of people are living their life like that today still. They can't see themselves already attaining. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, if you believe that you receive what you ask for, it will be yours. Visualize that you already receive it and it will be yours. Visualize. Imagination is powerful. It will take you into a place that you haven't traveled yet physically. Imagination. I used to see myself sitting down at home right there at the step. I can see it right now. And just visualizing myself. Imagine myself just traveling to different places. And guess what? I've done it. I did it for 10 years, traveling to so many different places. So many different places. Wonderful job. I love that job. The experience that I had from that job, it will stay with me until I made my transition from the face of this earth. Write down declarations that align with your faith and purpose. Write them down. It said, write the vision, write it plain, and let your imagination run with it. Write the vision down, and you will see it come to pass in your life. Number five, surround yourself with the right people. This is very important. And this one, you have to be bold enough to make that step because you see, people are going to try to tell you or make you feel like they'll make you feel guilty. Like they'll say things like, you think you're better than us. Or look at you there because now you're driving a decent car. You think you're better than everybody else. You see, you must surround yourself with the right people because there is some people that they don't understand your gifts. They don't understand your talent. They don't understand your mindset. They don't understand the transformation that is taking place. And because you move to another level and you begin to do things different, they'll begin to say things about you that make you feel guilty. And you now become convinced that that is not for you. You should have stayed down there with them and you will go right back down to that place. You will go back to that position. And here's another part to that, because they don't understand the vision that you have. If you share it with them, guess what? They're going to tell you, man, that's for the rich folks and that's for this one and that for that one. And guess what? You'll go right back to the same place where you was. Right back and never accomplish anything in life. Build relationship with like-minded, growth-oriented individual. People that is going over. You can't be going west and holding hand with somebody who is going east. No, it won't work. That accident is going to happen. It will not work. Either they're going to tear your arm off or you're going to tear their arm off. Who is stronger? That's the direction that you're going to go in. Build relationship with like-minded people, people who have that growth mindset, people who want to come out from where they are, people who want to transform their life by changing their way to think. They're not looking at people and because of the color of their skin start judging them and say that they are bad, or because they have two cars in their driveway, think that they are better than other people and begins to degrade them. Build relationship with like-minded people. Limit time with negativity and toxic influence. That is another huge one. You have to prioritize. You have to manage your time. Limit your time with negativity. The news, for example, that's their job. And they're going to make sure that you get it. They're going to make sure that you get it. They're going to give it to you 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day, every second. You turn the TV on or the radio, you want to get the traffic report. You'll get so much news before the traffic report. And sometimes it is so depressing. Yes, things happen in the world. I don't think anyone want to wake up every day and know that your neighbor gets shot or somebody get killed. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. So you got to limit your time with negativity, even conversation today because of what is going on around us. People are putting out so much negativity. You want to have a conversation. You want to say hello and have a conversation, but the conversation lead into all these politics and all these negative things, and they want you to join it. You got to limit your time with negativity and toxic influence. Seek wise counseling from mentors, coaches, and faith leaders, those that you know that is going your way, like-minded people. Seek counseling. There is no weakness in asking for help. You asking because you're doing it intentionally. I want to go to the next level. I want to go to the next step, but I need help understanding X, Y, and Z. That right there is courageousness to me. It's being courageous to ask for help because you want to improve your life. You want to improve yourself. You want to improve the life of those around you, your family. You want to leave a legacy for your children. You want to leave an inheritance. There is no weakness in asking for help. To me, that is strength, courageousness. Number 6, take care of your body. We're talking about physical renewal. Take care of your body. Exercise regularly and release stress. Exercise regularly to release stress and boost mental clarity. When you exercise regularly, you release that stress and then you begin to boost mental clarity within yourself. Take care of your body. Your body is the temple. It is the temple where the wisdom and knowledge of God reside. I love what it said. Don't you know that your body is the temple of God? This divine spirit that empowers you to do all these things, full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, infinite wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Your body is the engine, is the vehicle that takes you, your divine self, from point A to point B. You want to go and travel and visit someone else. You want to go and travel and see different part of the world. Your body is the, the, the machine that takes you from that place to the next place. Begin to understand that God has created this wonderful world and give it to us to enjoy. As it said, the heavens belongs to God, but the earth he gave to the children of man. Look at all this wonderful thing: the beaches, the mangoes, the fruits that you can eat, the places that you can visit, the thing that was created. So much wonderful building structure. There's so much wonderful things in this world to enjoy. I love going to the beach. I love going to the beach. I love being close to the water where I can meditate, enjoy that moment. It brings me so much peace. It brings me so much rest. My mind began to relax. I don't always want to listen to it on the Google speaker. You hear the wave breaking. I love to be there in person. So I have to take care of my body so that I can go there. And when I take care of my body and my body is strong and healthy, guess what? I can help those around me. I can be there to support my son. I can be there to support my daughter. I can be there to support my wife. I can be there to support those friends and family and humanity, anyone. I can be there to help, but you have to be able to want to eat nutritious diet to fuel your brain and your body. Rest well and prioritize self-care. There's so many men today that is working their fingers to the bone. We heard that growing up to the point that sleep, it's like I heard someone say sleep is for chump because all he want to do is to hustle, hustle, hustle. They feel like if they can hustle now as much as they can when they're young, that when they get older, everything will be good. They have everything set. It's on the table. You just eat. But guess what? You might find yourself with everything on the table and can't eat because the body is no use to you. The body is no use. You can't lift your hand. You're so tired. Everything hurts because you ignore self-care. Prioritize self-care. Take care of your body. If you're not good to yourself, you can't be good to anyone else. Take care of your body. Let's go to number 7, the last one. Apply what you learn. And this is huge. Apply what you learn. Take action. Be disciplined. Don't just consume knowledge. Act on it. I used to, man, that was one of my downfall, I believe. I read, I write them down. I can quote them, but as far as taking action, being persuaded to follow through and take action, being disciplined, it was hard. Most time I never did it. I would do it one time, two times, but I never was consistent with it. Don't just consume knowledge. Don't take it for granted. Act on it because only those who plant the seed, who put the seed in the ground, will get a fruit. Only those who put the seed in the ground and those who put action, like you said, faith without works, it is dead. Set clear goals and take daily steps towards them. Don't just consume knowledge. Establish habits that reinforce your renewed mindset. By committing to these steps daily, guess what? You can experience lasting transformation in your thoughts, action, and overall life. And that's why we said a renewed mind will not just change your life, it will change the way you live. It will change your lifestyle. It will change everything in your life. A renewed mind replaces fear with confidence. Confidence doesn't just come by being perfect. It comes by doing things even when you don't feel ready. Most people, well, I used to feel like I'm not good enough. I'm not ready. And I prolonged this thing for weeks and months because I'm trying to be perfect. When I say it, when I do it, I want it to be perfect. I don't want to make no mistakes. Confidence, it doesn't come by being perfect. It comes from doing things even when you don't feel ready. The renewed mind doesn't fear the unknown. It embraces it, knowing that every challenge is a chance to learn, to grow, and to succeed. So when you renewed your mind, when you change the way you think, when you change the way you see yourself, the conception that you have or you have formed about yourself, when you change those things because you see the results that you're getting, it doesn't align with what you believe that you should be getting. When you change the way you think, you change the world in which you live. A renewed mind, it will not just change your life, but it will change your lifestyle and you will see the results. You will see the results because guess what? The seed that you plant, it will always produce after its kind. You're not going to get anything more, anything less. A good tree doesn't produce bad fruit. An apple tree doesn't produce orange. You're going to get exactly what you put out. So go ahead and check us out at Nelson Robinson Senior HOH. And we have so many videos there that we are teaching on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that when we send out another video, that you will be able to get those videos and glean from those videos, because what we're trying to do is to help you to transform your mind, to change your thinking so that your life will be changed and you will live that life that you're supposed to live. Mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, be successful in all areas of your life so that you can impact not just your family, but those around you and your community. A renewed mind will not just change your life, but it will change your lifestyle. And check us out at NelsonRobinsonSenior.com. Check out our website there too. I have some free material there that I would love for you to have. Download it. Download it, read it, study it. And I promise you, your life will never be the same again. Love you guys. Till next time, this is Nelson. Peace, and we out.